Fair warning, we're streaming. But we are going to just do that.
So I am audible on the stream?
You are for all of live stream health, 0 watching now. For all of no one.
I'm just waiting for match.
Oh dear God.
This is you flirting with disaster. Flirting with disaster.
Just don't tell Match, because we all know what's going to happen. This will make anything Donald Trump and Richard Spencer say look like, you know, a delightful afternoon of tea. You know what? I'm not even going to deal with the auction house right now. I want to kill things.
Okay, I've reverted my Discord because it doesn't like playing with the low level. I'm like noticing it not quite getting through.
No, that's fair. Yeah, I'm playing a dangerous game, waiting for Match. But like I said, don't let him know that this is a stream.
But then he's possibly more likely to say. Well, I don't know.
No.
Is he more likely to say stupid shit?
Where is it? Oh no.
I don't know. I'm not really sure.
We had to leave everything behind. We lost it all.
We've all lost something in this war.
I know. I know. I will be so glad when it's over. I will never get my home back, I know that. But when I fled, I left behind an heirloom that belonged to my great-grandmother. Please, I've lost my home. I've lost everything. But if one day I do manage to get off this planet, I just want to take this one thing. You will get the necklace for me, won't you?
I'll see if I have time.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, I don't know what I would have done without you. Thank you.
I actually knew Cold Silver D. I knew him before Quill and Blade.
And Quill and Blade can go.
He read like ASOD back in the day,
which is a fantastic book. Find it online at Amazon.
He's in. God, that would be a very interesting copyright arrangement. Not exactly sure
yeah.
what I would do. But, well, technically, it's not a copyright. It's not copyright infringement. It's trademark.
Yeah, you get hit with a cease and desist faster than you can blink.
People fuck that up all the time. I learned my life early. I'm not sure that makes sense.
You learned your life early?
I learned my life early, my copyright life. I learned how that game was played. Well, I wrote a fanfic when I was like 14.
You saw the situation,
and I decided, well, fuck it, I'm going to submit it for a copyright.
Should we just focus?
And so I submitted it myself, and I put all this information. I said, well, it's all based on this, blah 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 blah. Like, right, I was very upfront with what I was saying about.
You can take your pay and go now.
You know, the intellectual property of others, right? And the Copyright Office actually wrote back to me and said, well, you actually don't have to worry about that. You wrote all of this.
Well, I have work to do.
So you're actually not violating any copyrights. The only thing is, are you infringing on the copyright, or infringing on the trademarks of others? And that's a whole different can of fucking worms. So yeah, and copyright has literally nothing to fucking do with it.
Yeah, you by default hold the copyright of anything you create. That's just how the stupid law is stupidly written. But yeah, like infringement and whatnot. That's just ugh. That's the biggest pain in the ass. I've got rocket boots. Tony Starkin up in here.
The one that is really weird to me is the area where commission works.
Like art and stuff?
Like art and pretty much anything. It's a very strange land.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
That really requires essentially contracts. I mean, you kind of have to, because right, people who the artist technically holds the copyright, even if
they're infringing upon someone else's IP.
And so by using the thing that you bought, you could, in principle, yes, be infringing upon the intellectual property of someone else, but you bought it. It's really...
But the thing with art, and I discovered this actually when I got married. You don't hold the copyright to the art just because you've commissioned it. The artist does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's a huge problem. This is why it requires this is why it requires contracts.
Yeah, with Rosby, what I need to talk to him about, and I'm willing to pay extra for it, is he's designing a logo for the podcast, and I want to purchase the copyright from him. Not that I expect him to do anything bad, but I would like, as the person creating the podcast, everything I'm doing for this, I want to hold all of those copyrights. So while Rosby will get paid and credited appropriately, I want the ability to use that image in the logo how I see fit to help with the podcast. And he's helped before, and I've worked that out with him before on other things.
She cannot succeed.
Hang on.
Yeah, you essentially have to file the thing as a work for hire.
Yeah, well, in this case, I would take a cue from what I did with the wedding, the copyright to my wedding photographs that I purchased, because I had permission to post them, some of the digital copies online and share with friends and family. And I really didn't want to do anything else with them, but I wanted that copyright if I did decide to do something else with them. Also, my ex wanted the copyright to make artistic changes if necessary, because that's what she did. But we don't talk about her. Ooh, yes, all of the dead people. I like it when I'm following behind a person up until the point where I need to kill everyone. If everyone's already dead, then that just doesn't do me any good.
Copyrights are super awkward. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man, it's 8. What am I gonna do for dinner? Jen.
I don't know, my parents are making food, so...
Yeah, I'm going to see my mom tomorrow. I'm gonna make pizza. We're gonna watch the Super Bowl. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh yes, I forgot that the superb owl makes an appearance tomorrow.
Yeah, it's like I don't particularly give a shit about
Yeah,
it at all.
I know.
I figure it's an excuse. It's an excuse to go home and chill with the paternal. Well, not paternal, maternal. There we go. Parental. That was the word.
Yeah,
I was thinking.
I understand.
the other P
I was
word.
picking up what you were putting down.
So that'll be fun. But I'm also a little bit concerned because recently down there have been like carjackings in people's driveways.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like I'm a little bit,
That is a bit of concern.
I'm sitting there thinking, and it's weird because I've often had that feeling of paranoia when I leave it, because generally what happens is my mom goes to bed, right, and I come in the afternoon and I'll bring my laundry because I don't own a washer and dryer, and so I will do my laundry there, and I will we'll talk and eat or whatever, and she'll go to bed and I'll finish my laundry and I will leave at something like 11 o'clock. And I've often walked out of that house and been like, it's not necessarily impossible for someone to just be here.
Yeah.
So I'm usually like, I'm just gonna get the hell out of here. But then to hear that, like, holy shit, this has actually been happening, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Things I love in this game. If you don't turn on the optional quest, it's far easier to get the loot in like chests and stuff because no one's really there. To steal said loot. But yeah, carjackings on the property, that's some scary kind of shit right there.
I mean, the good news, I guess, is that no one has died yet.
Yeah, but see.
But
yeah.
that's only a mat. Yeah, that's only. But like, someone did get shot at. He was in his driveway when they approached, and he didn't want them going. He had just let his family into the house, right? And he was in the car doing whatever for whatever reason, and he didn't want them to get the keys to the house. So he hit it in reverse and just,
yeah,
full on gas pedal, and they shot at him. It's like, holy fucking shit! Like, really?
Yeah,
that's nuts. And the fucked up part about this is that this is not happening at like 1 a.m. or something. This is like legit happening at 6, 7 p.m.
during
that's
daylight operating hours.
You are fit for duty.
I mean, admittedly, it's still nighttime here because seasons. But I mean that's crazy to me.
To be fair, it's 5:30 here and it's dark.
Daznai as apis mastinis miagas rupas tis ara.
Take the heirloom.
Dai dag ama confidankas bavanal unguts.
Shouldn't you go arrest her?
Grata apatiki irprit vertini zavazia zavebe kazis. Tintas nas bavadalev aja paslaptis griafs lakinis.
Whatever, I just want the XP so I can do that, get a level, do this. Trying to climb to, was it 17 I need? Yeah, 17. Violent concussion charge. Ugh. Oh.
Oh my god. This video is so current.
Oh, man, at point. Oh, the Toon Critic?
Yeah, I'm finally making my way through the Skype call vid, and it's like,
Oh.
I can only listen to it in like 30-second segments before I have to bail out.
Let's Google.
Just like
Toon.
it's just like oh.
Let's see if there's news.
They literally just got through the point where they said, you know, we want you to go and turn yourself into the police as a pedophile, and there's a good 15 seconds of just dead air before Toon responds with, okay. It's like, and then another, 10 seconds of dead silence. Like, just such cringe. Such cringe.
It is painful. And highly illicit.
Man, I just got so many personal feels on this subject that I can't even.
Yep. No, you and me both.
There's so many facets about this that just really tick me off.
Oh my god, there is someone named Mrs. Pew Pew in this.
In what?
The game. I've got a character named Pew McPew.
I ship it.
Stop running. I need to take a screenshot. Excellent. Shit, now I gotta go all the way back through this. 4. We're gonna do a speeder. You ever get a song just stuck in your head and you can't really do anything until you listen to it 8,000 times?
Yep.
Man. All these people in conversations and I just want to help.
Stay back, Republic scum!
Show me where Paul is or I'll kill you.
I don't know anyone of that name. I am Bone Crusher, and my men are loyal to the death. We eat Republic lackeys like you for dinner, so stay back unless you want to become our next meal.
That's funny. You look just like your mother described.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll rip you to... No. No. No more. No more killing. No more blood. Please. I'm sorry. I'm Paul. I'm the one you're looking for. Please don't kill me.
Your parents are worried sick about you.
I'm sorry. I used to forget who
I
we
need to
are,
mute the
where
music
we
on
came
this
from.
game so I stop getting copyright notices.
It's the stims. The separatists pump us full of this stuff, and we stop thinking. We just want to kill
I should just go listen to royalty-free music.
We were taken years ago. 15 of us. I was 13. The others were younger. The separatists gave us stims and blasters and told us to kill. We couldn't resist. They would have killed us. So we took the stims and we didn't have to think. We could just shoot and...
You're free to go now, Paul.
I thought about running but didn't have anywhere to go. It cost a lot of money to get off the planet, and the separatists don't pay us. I can't go back to my family. How could I face them after all I've done? If I just had a few credits, I could leave this damn planet. I could start over.
I hope this is enough to get you off planet. I don't know how else to help you.
It's plenty. But you're giving me credits? I don't know what to say. I can finally leave. Thank you.
Ugh.
Take this, so my mother will know I'm okay. Tell my parents I've escaped Ord Mantell.
I can handle it.
Thank you. Thank you again for the credits. I'm gonna wait until the stims wear off, until I'm sure I won't hurt anyone. Then I'll make my break for it. You've saved my life. I owe you everything.
Ah, there's a man.
If anyone's listening, I apologize in advance if Match joins the chat. Also, preferences. Whew. So, it's time for dinner. I'll be back.
Why?